Our first question is to introduce yourself. What is your name and what is your background?
My name is Maryum Alam and I'm a PhD candidate at The Ohio State University.
Can you give me a summary overview of your research interests or elements of your current project?
So, time horizons are really important in international relations and foreign policy. They describe the type of costs and benefits an actor makes in the short run or in the long run. How much money are you willing to spend on a policy in the next 5 years, 10 years, or 50 years? How much longer are you willing to stay in Afghanistan? How much longer are you willing to support the Ukrainian rebels? These are important foreign policy questions that have really real-world impacts for the people and the targets of those countries. My dissertation examines these questions by building a theory and an explanation for leader time horizons. I specifically examine how a leader, like a president, balances environmental or contextual constraints, like their regime type, the political environment they're in, the public opinion, and their internal constraints, such as their psychological biases, their personalities, experiences. And together, the internal and the external contribute to a leader's posture on a short or long time commitment for a policy. This would explain why some policies live so long and why the US was in Afghanistan for 21 years, or why the US implemented such a long campaign towards Cuba, a long sanctions campaign towards Cuba. I test my arguments by using survey experiments to uncover individual preferences and how these time horizons are formed. I use statistical modeling to measure time horizons. And finally, I use historical case studies to connect and build a larger story about leaders and their time horizons.
What are your additional research interests or publications?
I am currently a member of the Modeling Emergent Social Order lab at The Ohio State University, and I'm working on a paper that seeks to measure uncertainty in international conflict.